Now on your Monday, we told you about this story as it was developing. A Valley cab driver sexually abused by a passenger. It happened this past Tuesday. All new this morning, she's breaking her silence in an exclusive interview with ABC 15's Kimberly Chang. And Kimberly joins us live now from 17th Avenue in Bell in Phoenix. Kimberly, this is where she met her attacker, right where you are now?
Connie, it all started here at this QT. She was dispatched to pick up a passenger about 3:30 in the morning. We're going to let her tell you what happened next. She asked me to hide her name and face to protect her privacy.
Because usually with people, when you meet someone, sometimes you can tell when something's a little off about that person. I did not sense that from him at all.
But this is how the night ended. Her cab surrounded by crime tape. Her passenger told her to drive here, an apartment complex in Glendale.
She put the car in park, and that's when she tells me he grabbed her from behind and pulled out a knife.
I started to scream. He told me to stop screaming, otherwise he's going to kill me. Next thing I know, he's lifting up my top. He's the only man that I've ever dated that touched me like that, not someone I don't know.
The victim tells me he tried to rape her and she believes intended to kill her.
He kept screaming, "Get in the back seat, get in the back seat."
But she didn't, instead choosing to fight.
That I had people at home that loved me and had something to live for. I just knew I had to get out of the car.
How were you able to get away from him?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. Got the seatbelt off, opened up the door, and I ran.
Her attacker took off too, leaving her with cuts on her neck and face and even deeper emotional scars.
Do you feel safe?
Not as much as I used to. You really don't believe in humanity too much anymore after something like that.
Despite this, she's speaking up in hopes that this won't happen to anyone else.
If other women find themselves in your shoes, what's your advice to them?
If you can find a way to run, do it.
Surveillance video available from this QT. Police are expecting to release it later today along with a composite sketch. But right now, Connie, details on the suspect who's still out there, very vague. Police telling us he's a black man in his 20s, last seen wearing dark clothing and a do-rag.
Well, that woman being able to run and get away, that was an important tip from her, and it may have just saved her life. Important for other people to hear as well if they're in that situation.